closed in. Okay, now.
The whole road.
Oh no! We have an explosion!
This is going to be a super tight one. The balance. Bit of a wobble before the hay bounce.
Final seconds takes the TST title. What a win! As the Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship gets ready to embark on the 2025 season, we look back at all the thrilling action from the three headlining events of the 2024 season. In a year that saw the World Downhill Skateboarding Championship reach new heights with sponsorships and broadcast deals, three daunting tracks across 3 continents played host to more than 80 riders representing 16 countries. While the season didn't have an independent women's discipline, some female riders raced among the men's category in search for glory. The introduction of the Brinx Cup and the $10,000 prize money to the Open Stand-Up champion signaled the clear trajectory of the future of the sport. The 2024 season launched in Erzincan, Turkey, where riders took on the steep and fast track of the mighty Erzincan Dağı. Top-notch facilities and the beautiful landscapes of Erzincan wowed both fans and riders during the 3 days of racing. Next, the World Tour moved on to the rolling hills of Pontryfendigit, Wales, to take on the Welsh valleys and ride the Dragon. In complete contrast to the Erzincan track, the course on Dolbolian Farm, with its narrow lines, challenged riders' abilities and set up the final event of the season. With everything on the line and 3 riders in with a chance to win the championship, the International Series concluded in Rowan Mountain, Tennessee. The annual Brinx Cup found its first winner, and the tour wrapped up a stellar year with a bang. In this program, we bring you all the highlights from the 2024 Open Stand-Up competition. Welcome to the opening event of the 2024 Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship. After last year's success, the Brinx WDSC Tour returned to the mighty Erzincan Dağı in Erzincan to bring you 3 days of epic battles, dramatic overtakes, and high-speed racing.
Yeah, we compare it to Vulcan in Romania, which is like 115. But here the road has many features, which is interesting to skate on. At the moment, this is the fastest track we have, and I love to skate it.
The 2-time defending and world champion Diego Poncelet of Spain looked to defend his title and get the 2024 season off on the right foot.
I mean, the objective is always to win, but I know that this is a very difficult track with great riders all around, so it's going to be a huge challenge. More than anything, I just hope we can get some clean skating today, because the weather is a bit uncertain, but it's looking good so far.
French sensations Antoine Carlotti and Andreas Bouclier want to build on their knowledge of the track from last year to challenge the pack in this year's competition. Another French rider, Adrien Paynel, who was absent last year, is keen to get his wheels spinning down Erzincan Dağı and hoping for a good result to start off the year. As ever, U.S. riders are always in top contention, with Owen Fox and Adam Westphal being 2 names to look out for this year. Fox had an unfortunate accident last year, but he's trained hard and is ready to challenge for a podium finish. The first heat of the quarterfinals saw Diego Poncelet, Stefano Barbizzi, Oscar Gutierrez, and Oscar Clevo line up to settle their differences. Oscar carries his momentum well and passes Diego Poncelet on the inside, but is too fast coming into the notorious 6th turn. He's unable to keep it under control and crashes into the bales. Poncelet and Barbizzi are in control and opening up a gap in the final few turns and come in first and second and claim their spots in the semifinals. Back at the top of the course, Owen Fox, Dexter Manning, Andreas Bouclier, and Hussein Al Nasrullah are ready to start the second heat. Dexter tucks low and gathers enough speed through the 3rd turn to pass Andreas Bouclier on the outside. He almost manages to pass Hussein Al Nasrullah out of the 4th turn, but he's unable to keep his line and wobbles slightly and clips the hay with his board, and he falls down. Into turn 9, Owen Fox carries plenty of speed and is able to pass Al Nasrullah on the outside to move into the 2nd position. Fox is having a great race and now has momentum. He passes Bouclier in turn 11 to finish first and moves into the semis alongside the Frenchman. The next heat is ready with Adam Westphal, Gregoire Schwab, Fabio Minning, and Lisa Peters lined up and eager to push off. Gregoire Schwab just edges out Minning to take second spot. Lisa Peters gives chase from fourth spot. Passing through the third and fourth turns, Schwab keeps his tuck for longer to gather speed and passes by Westphal to move into first position. Coming up on the sixth turn, Minning carries his speed well and passes Westphal on the outside, but he's unable to slow down enough and crashes into the mat. The heat finishes with Gregoire Schwab first and Adam Westphal second. In the last quarterfinal heat, Adrian Paynel lines up alongside Antoine Carlotti, Mikaela Harness, and Valera Fless. Coming into the fourth turn, the riders are having a smooth race, but Valera Fless misjudges his speed and clips the hay on the exit and wipes out. Further down the mountain, Harness finally catches up to and passes Carlotti at turn number 9 to move into second position. At the finish line is Adrian Paynel first, with Mikaela Harness second. Antoine Carlotti and Valera Fless have to settle for third and fourth spots respectively. First semifinals of the skate competition saw Diego Poncelet in red, Stefano Barbizzi in blue, with Owen Fox in green and Andreas Bouclier in yellow. And they're off with a good start from Bouclier to take the lead. Barbizzi in second, with Poncelet and Fox in third and fourth respectively. Into the fourth turn, the riders all take similar lines, but on the following straight, Diego Poncelet tucks low and drafts well behind Stefano Barbizzi, building his speed to overtake into second. Through the straight, Owen Fox loses control at the back and takes a hard tumble. He's bruised but okay. Sadly, that's the end of his race. Into the ninth turn, Barbizzi pushes hard but is unable to keep upright and slams into the hay bales. He too is unable to continue. Now that the final is guaranteed for both athletes, they don't push too hard through the last few turns and ride to the final line safely. The second heat of the semifinals saw Adrian Paynel in red, Mikaela Harness in blue, Gregoire Schwab in green, with Adam Westphal in yellow. And the race was on, with Adrian Paynel pushing off well and settling into first, with Gregoire Schwab in second and Mikaela Harness third. Coming into the notorious sixth turn, the riders are bunched up and Schwab and Harness get tangled up and both stumble into the hay. Both riders are okay and get up to continue the race, but Westphal takes the opportunity to settle into second. The result of the heat is Adrian Paynel first, Adam Westphal second, with Gregoire Schwab in third and Mikaela Harness fourth. After 3 days of racing, it's finally here. Adrian Paynel, Andreas Bouclier, Diego Poncelet, and Adam Westphal take their positions at the start of the open skate final.
Final underway of the open stand-up. It's a strong start from Adam Westphal, and he is on the right-hand side of your screen now. He's looking to move across. He's not going to get into top spot, though. He may just end up sitting in fourth. Through turn number 4, everyone stay on their feet. Adam's drifting a little bit wide. He might just have clipped the bales there.
Coming into the grip left, this is advantages for Adam and Andreas.
Bit of trouble
He
there.
just threw a stand-up slide, come on. You gotta give it up for Adrian.
That is
That was
so
insane.
impressive.
Diego's looking strong here, might take an outside pass, going to the fastest.
Oh, going right the outside. Diego's in second and he's
Very
absolutely
smooth.
motoring. Oh, he's closed in. He's closed in on Paynel.
Using the whole road here.
Oh no! What an explosion! Oh no! We got 2 men down there, haven't we?
It's
Adrian. Diego and Adrian. Adrian's
no.
looking for his board. Bouclier is out in front.
Bouclier is in the safe zone.
He is going to come through. I can hear the cheers as well. But what a race! What a series of runs from the young gun from
He's
France.
done it. Andreas Bouclier
Stunning.
has done it.
Wow.
17 years old.
It was my first final of my life. I took the lead. Diego and Frenchy crashed in front of me, but it's race. I'm a bit lucky. But yeah, it's crazy. It's just so crazy. I won.
Welcome to Pontrydd Vendigat, Wales. Welcome to the Kingdom of Awesomeness for the second round of the Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship 2024. While the narrow track only measures 1.1 kilometers in length, the steep and long straights are paired with very tight turns and little room for errors. Considering the width of the track, the weather conditions, and in the interest of safety, the organizers decide to run two-man heats, which will put added emphasis on each race and might alter the strategy of the riders. The open skate category saw 15 riders from 6 nations come to Wales to ride the Dragon. Championship hopeful Harry Clark will look to kick off his 2024 season and get all the important points to his name with a win at Dolbolian Farm.
Couldn't make it the first one, which is a shame. You know, we love Turkey, love racing there. I've had a pretty good run there last year as well with 2 seconds. But yeah, anyway, unfortunate not to get there this year. And then I was thought like, yeah, World Championship hopes out the window. And then they announced that it's best 2 out of 3. So I was like, back in the game, mate. So I booked my flights to Wales, and here we are.
In the quarterfinals, 8 riders are paired up to race in 4 heats, and with everything set, we now head to Ian Finley for the live commentary.
Here we go, strong start from both riders, and it's Schwab who gets the whole shot. Now he releases, but Schwab is so quick, and Carlotti doesn't have the connection that he had, and Schwab now pulling away. He has been lightning, and Schwab exiting the hairpin, and he has got it. He is into the semi-finals. Carlotti is out. Great riding yet again from Antoine Carlotti. So here we go at the second time of asking. Clark getting a really great push there. Zouganakis has work to do, but what a start that was. Zouganakis has closed up, and it will be in the slipstream. Has he got enough speed to make the pass? Clark just protecting his position on the road. That is great riding. Can Zouganakis do anything here? He tries to go a little bit more outside, but it's a clean exit from both riders. Oh, they're so close. Is there any room for Zouganakis to make a pass? Zouganakis loses a board. He's down. And Clark gets the victory. Here we go, quarterfinal number 3. What a start in the third qualification run in Q3, and Plummer not quite close enough to get into the slipstream. Plummer's got the weight advantage here. That might help him build up a little bit more speed. Now Plummer has to take some risk and close in, let Bouclier know he's there. Bouclier into the chicane, and Plummer into the bales. Big fall for Plummer. Let's hope he's okay. So here we go. And what a start that is from Paynell. He has the advantage. Fox not quite able to get in the slipstream yet. Oh, here he comes. Owen Fox is closing. He's closing and he's not able to make the pass yet. But there is nothing between the 2 riders. And Fox is putting the pressure on Paynell. Side by side into the hairpin. This is as close as it's been so far here in Wales. Paynell being pushed hard. Can Fox do something? Paynell still has the advantage. Fox with the early break, and they're all over the road. And Fox, oh, he goes down, and the board just misses Paynell. Paynell can stand up. He takes it. He's into the semi-finals. Semi-final 1 underway in the Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship. Look at the start from Harry Clark from Australia. Moves in front. Clark gets the exit speed. Work to do for Gregor Schwab. He is under pressure. The gap is growing, and Harry Clark building an advantage here. In that tuck position he is. He's got to be trying to reel in Clark. But look at the speed of the Australian. Goes for the air brake into the slide. This is the key moment of this race. And Schwab has closed up. Can Schwab make a move on the inside? It's getting super tight. It's going to be a sprint for the line, but there's not a lot of racetrack left. Harry Clark gets it just ahead of Schwab. Clark into the big final. What a race we had there. Fantastic racing. We are ready for an all-French semi-final 2. Semi-final 2 underway. Another quick start from Bouclier. And Bouclier carrying good speed out of the turn, as is Paynel! Oh, huge moment. Paynel out in turn 1 into the bales. So Bouclier entering the chicane, just got to manage himself through here and take his place into the final. So Bouclier has a chance to go 2 from 2. The Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship. It all comes down to this. Bouclier up against Clark. Open stand-up final underway. Bouclier in red, Clark in green. And look at the start. Clark just gets in front of Bouclier into turn number 1. The brakes go on, beautiful slide. Great technique from both riders, and Bouclier looking for the pass on the exit. Now it's on to the little climb. Bouclier just losing a little bit of ground, and look at the Australian. He is building an advantage here. The hairpin awaits. He's got about 10 meters or so on the Frenchman. Bouclier has some serious work to do on the bottom third of this course. Clark just standing up, getting ready for the chicane. Nice entry. There's the slide. Bouclier taking some risk. He's closed the gap a little bit, but Harry Clark has got one more turn to negotiate. He's negotiated it well. Bouclier closes in, but it's Harry Clark's victory in Wales. What a race from the Australian. He has found a new gear in finals. The celebrations begin for Clark.
On a track like this, to do it is pretty special. A testament to all my years riding chip seal in Australia. Really helped out, so this one's for all the homies and the family back home watching in Australia. Like, yeah, we got one. Championship fight's on. See you in Tennessee.
So the final results: Harry Clark is first, with Andreas Bouclier in second and Adrian Paynel third. Gregoire Schwab comes in fourth and Suganakis in fifth place. Welcome to Rowan Mountain, the third and deciding round of the 2024 Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship. The three-day event would see championships settled and history made, with the Brinx Cup winner crowned and awarded the $10,000 prize money. The fast and technical 2.1 kilometer track on Rowan Mountain, full of long straights and fast sweeping turns, would test the riders' ability and separate the men from the boys.
Very different style of track. It's definitely got an American sort of style to it. It's very fast, not a ton of braking, very high speed. The track is really wide, so there's a lot of lines to play with, but we're going so fast, the average speeds are just through the roof, and it's going to be really exciting.
Now it's time for the quarterfinals. In the first heat, Adrian Paynel, Adam Westphal, Zach Maitum, and Julian Sherman are ready at the start line. And at the start, Westphal pushed off well and manages to just edge out Paynel for the lead. Maitum is in third and Sherman in fourth. Westphal takes very clean lines, but Paynel has now gathered enough speed and makes his move on the left-hand side to move into the lead. And the first three pass the finish in a tight bunch, with Paynel first and Westphal second. That was close. In the second heat, Owen Fox, Dexter Manning, Gareth Bellinger, and John Robinson are ready at the start line. And they're off, with Manning and Fox both pushing off well, with Fox just about doing enough to take the first corner in the lead. For the rest of the race, Fox and Manning are flawless and cruising to the semis with style. In the third quarterfinal heat, Harry Clark, Andreas Bouclier, Vasek Svankara, and Micaiah Harness are ready to battle it out down the mountain. And right from the start, Clark manages to put himself in the lead with his signature push-off, followed closely by Bouclier. It's very close, but in the end, Harry Clark wins the heat, and Andreas Bouclier manages to protect second to progress to the semifinals. For the fourth heat, 3 men are lined up with Cole Trotta, Patrick Stoll and Sefrina Bohemil fighting to advance in the competition. And with a powerful push-off, Trotta takes the lead with Stoll in second and Bohemil close behind in third. The rest of the race is ridden clean by all 3 riders, and it ends with Cole Trotta and Patrick Stoll advancing as 1 and 2 into the semifinals.
Semi-final number 1, all set to go. Top 2 into the big final. Third and fourth into the Consi final. It's a decent start from Paynal out on the left-hand side of the road, and Paynal goes into turn 1 in the lead. Nice slide, and he is still hot on the tail of Paynal from France. But Westphal pushing hard in yellow. He wants a spot in the final. He was third in round number 1 in Erzincan. And Westphal sitting in third place. Paynal out in front, Fox in second. Now, looking to make a move into top spot. Is he, or is he quite happy in second? But Westphal is closing in on Owen Fox. That is beautiful technique from Owen Fox, keeping the momentum up of Paynal, but this race could still go either way. Is anyone going to take some risk over the final few turns and try and grab a place? Here comes Dexter Manning getting past Adam Westphal. What a beautiful pass that was from Manning. He's up to third, but it's Paynal, Fox that go into the final. Here's your lineup for semi-final 2. Clark wears red, Trotta in green, Bouclier in blue, Patrick Stoll in yellow. So here we go, second semi-final. Look at the start, look at the push from Harry Clark on the left-hand side of the road. He knows he needs to get into the final, and once he's out in front, he is so hard to get past. Cole Trotta on the inside line trying to get past Bouclier. There's a big battle for second place. Now if we end up with a tie in the overall standings as Cole Trotta comes through into second, Bouclier in trouble. We'll go off head-to-head results in the event of a tie, but Bouclier has the pressure on his shoulders now. Can he do anything? Oh, and Bouclier's got some real speed here. The Frenchman on the inside is going to squeeze past Cole Trotta. They're side by side. What a pass from Bouclier, but Trotta is going nowhere. Clark still in the lead. Here comes Cole Trotta again, side by side into the next turn. Cole Trotta has the advantage. They're so close. Oh, and there's contact! Trotta and Bouclier into the hay bales, just coming together in that high-speed turn. Patrick Stoll says thank you very much. Harry Clark says thank you very much. He is into the final along with Patrick Stoll.
Just before it was time for the final, the event saw the first rainfall of the weekend. The already fast track raised concerns about what the wet conditions might do to wheel grip and braking. After discussions between the riders and WDSC officials, the track was shortened for safety reasons.
The final race in the 2024 Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championships. Paynal in red, Clark in green, Fox in blue, Stoll in yellow. Superb start from Adrian Paynal on the left-hand side of the road. He's holding off Harry Clark on this shortened course. It is pretty slippy out there in the trees. Patrick Stoll in fourth, Owen Fox up ahead in third place right now, but Paynal leads the way. Fox running it a little wide there. He's left some space. He just checks over his shoulder, but he holds on to third. Paynal well clear at the moment, but he's on the wet part of the road and he's into the bales. Paynal down and out, and that could hand Harry Clark the Brinx Cup and the championship title for 2024 in the Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship. Fox in second place right now. There's not a lot of road left, but Harry Clark's super experienced and he comes through, crosses the line. Harry Clark is the world champion for 2024. He takes home the Brinx Cup. Paynal absolutely furious. Emotions running high.
Oh my God.
But it's all about Harry Clark. He is the world champion.
And there are the official results for the open stand-up category in Rowan Mountain, USA. Harry Clark is the winner, with Owen Fox coming in second, Adrian Paynell in third, and Patrick Stoll in fourth.
And I got my first world title when I was 21, so like 6 years later, I'm on top of the world again. And yeah, there's not really any words to describe that feeling, but I'm the target once again, and these boys are going to be coming after me. It came down to the last race, the last heat. We couldn't have asked for a closer season, and I can't wait to see what's in store for us in the future.
In the championship standings, Harry Clark tops the table with 200 points, and Andreas Bouclier is second with 186. Adrian Paynell has 161 and is in third place. Owen Fox and Adam Westphal have 139 and 134 points and are fourth and fifth, respectively. That means Harry Clark is the winner of the first Brinx Cup and receives his trophy as well as the $10,000 prize money. That concludes our coverage of the 2024 Brinx World Downhill Skateboarding Championship of 2024. See you in 2025 for more adrenaline-filled racing, more venues, and more excitement.
He's closed in, okay now. The whole row. Oh no, what an explosion!
This is going to be a super time on the balance. Bit of a wobble before the hay bounce.
Final seconds takes the TST title. What a win!